Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is brother Boonaa Mohammed with another episode of Bro Code, and on this episode, I'm going to be meeting a brother who is in love with basketball, and he's actually been able to pursue his passion at the university level, and I think, almost at the professional level, and he's really stopped and tried to use his skill to help give back to the community. I'm a big fan of sports. I think sports, specifically for young men, is a great way to learn a lot of leadership techniques, discipline, and so many life lessons you can learn from playing sports. So this brother is really embodying some of the principles that I'm really impressed with. So let's check him out here on this episode of Bro Code here on DOPStv.
Hold a second. Hold a second. Hold a second. Hold a second.
Adeel is the co-founder and program director at DOPStv Athletics and Bigger Than Basketball. In 2013, his organization was selected as Agents of Change from the Center of Social Innovation for mentoring 2,200 children in Canada and the United States. Adeel played CIS basketball at the University of New Brunswick and graduated from the University of Waterloo. As a coach and trainer, he has worked with several elite-level athletes who are pursuing NCAA, CIS, and NBA opportunities. Assalamu alaikum, bro.
Good shot, man.
How's everything? You good?
I'm good, alhamdulillah.
I'm good, man. I wanted to chat with you because I know that you're really into ball, and I wanted to see if you could teach me how to make a proper free throw.
I got
Can
you.
you try it? Okay, let's go.
Got you.
Bismillah. Okay, so Adeel, tell me a little bit about your journey into basketball. I know obviously it's more than a passion for you. It's something that you've actually helped turn into a profession. Tell me a little bit about how you got started in ball.
Actually, it's interesting. Basketball is not my first love, not my first sport. I'm from India. I lived in Delhi, and in Delhi, I played lots of cricket. I was one of the top players in cricket.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're like a real Indian, huh? Like cricket still comes out of you.
Yeah, I used to actually wake up at 6 a.m. I had the grind in me, like the sport grind.
Right.
From the get-go, I used to wake up at 6 o'clock, force my dad to take me to the cricket court, whatever it was, and just used to play one-on-one with my dad. And then by 9, 10, other kids would come out and we start playing cricket. So the whole day I'd play cricket. When one batch was done, I'd try to look for another batch and try to play with them. So I think the first one is the form and kind of placing yourself in line with the basket. So I think what I like to do is draw a line right at the center of the rim and put my right foot there.
Okay.
And then because I'm a right-handed shooter, I'm gonna place my left foot slightly below my right foot, and I'm gonna get my elbow under my tummy. That's my shooting pocket. Bend my knees a little bit. Get my wrist, flex my wrist up a little bit, and focus on the basket. One motion, I'm out.
Woo!
And then get my elbow above my eyebrow, hold my follow through.
Nice.
There you go.
So when did you start playing ball?
I got here, I tried to force my way into playing cricket. I bought a bat from India, tried to find some brown kids, and they just weren't interested. They would play for 2-3 catches and they'd be like, I'm done, I'm tired. I was like, what's going on? Like, what do you mean you're tired? You gotta play for another hour, 2, 3, 4 hours. But sooner or later, I just gave it up. And then I just remember at recess, there used to be these kids that used to play elimination. And I used to wonder, what's elimination? Why are they playing elimination? For some reason, I was like, I'm in every time. And for some reason, every round I used to get out. And I used to be like, why am I out? What do you mean I'm out?
You were just bad.
Yeah, I was just bad, like every time. And I think eventually, there used to be only, I got a little bit better, and then it used to be me and this Chinese guy. That used to be the last guys that used to be out. And I was like, I gotta make it my goal. So every week my goal was try to make it and let him be out. So eventually, I think after like 3 weeks, I used to get him out. I used to get to the second round.
Now, I have a theory, okay?
Yeah.
That you can score better underhanded than you can overhanded. This has been proven that statistically speaking, a player who shoots underhand, because it's a lot easier to shoot underhand free throws. What do you think?
You're taking a lot of lessons from Shaq now, huh? That's what it is, huh?
How about this? Let's have a little competition right now.
Here we go.
Okay?
I'm about it.
Best 2 out of 3.
Let's go.
Okay, you shoot overhand, I'll shoot underhand and see who gets it in.
Down.
Okay, go ahead.
Walked through the doors at Samuel Hearn, and I thought I was the best player there by default. I told the whole school the first day I'm the best player here. And they're like, okay, some guys like at lunchtime we're gonna play one-on-one. Gave me first ball, stole it right away, came down, dunked it, and I was like, yo, what? Grade A?
Dunked it on you in grade A?
Yeah, grade A. And then from there, he ended up beating me in that game. And then I just remember, you know, I'm just so far away, and it kind of opened up my eyes to how much talent there is. And I think that summer is when I really put in a lot of work. I was on the courts every single day.
So this is the one for the overhand. Okay, that's one. That's two.
Overhand's not gonna let me down today.
I'm gonna have trouble now beating this if he gets all three. Okay. So he got 2 out of 3. Now let me put my theory to the test, because you might look silly shooting like this, but statistically I think there's still a better chance I'll get it in. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Camera, you rolling. You're gonna see magic right now. Ready? Okay. Oh, that was off. Somebody fouled me. So now you've kind of transitioned more into coaching.
Yeah.
What took you in that direction, and why do you feel like, you know, that experience you had playing ball has allowed you now to be a good coach?
I became a coach by default. You know, I played 4 season games at University of New Brunswick, and I was out with a career-ending injury, literally. I tried to bounce back from it 3 times, but my whole post-secondary career was laced with injuries. I played for 7 years, but I played 4 season games. And then I was like, maybe instead of being leagues and teams and all that, I want to just train guys and, show them the ropes. And I think, DOPStv started off as just, a skill development and athlete development, athlete identification kind of program, and slowly progressed into bigger than basketball club, which became Rep AU club teams, and then Toronto Basketball Academy, which is our prep program that you guys just saw.
That's okay. That you already missed one, so I can still catch up.
Yes.
Did you see that? Maybe we should redo that. Okay, so that's 0 out of 2. That does not prove my theory, by the way. It just means that I'm a bad shooter.
You just need more repetition, Don.
Okay, I think I'm doing it wrong, but the theory remains the same. But I appreciate you giving me your time.
I'll try one though.
Go ahead, try one more. No, you tried underhand. Let's see you try underhand. See, but you're not putting your heart into it. You gotta really feel it.
All right, I got you. I feel it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about Deen Up. I mean, the name it feels like there's an Islamic essence to it. What has that program done? And talk a little about the role of Islam in your life and helping to push these kids along the way.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think the most important thing for me is the Prophet ﷺ said, and he's the best amongst all of us. Is the best of us is and he didn't necessarily say is the one who gives charity, or the one who spends this much time in prayer, or the one who spends this much time fasting, or this and that. He said simply, the one who brings the most benefit to humanity. And he didn't include or exclude any nation or any tribe, any religion. It's for all of humanity. Taking that spirit in its essence and just applying it in day-to-day life, kind of started up our organization, kind of propelled our organization in the direction it has been going into.
It was good the first twice.
Okay, here
first
you go.
2 times.
Right now, I feel it.
You see?
I told you I was getting better.
Okay, good.
Hey, you came to my court and you taught me something.
There you go.
That's crazy. I like it. This guy. You learn something new every day, right?
There you go.
We work with all kids from all different backgrounds, and the word Deen Up, Deen in itself is an Islamic term for a way of life. So in a way, we're trying to say, when we say Deen Up, we're saying enrich or improve your quality of life at this moment through basketball, athletics, and so on and so forth.
And I like the fact that you're putting kind of talk into action, right? Because this is a program that I've seen a lot of kids benefit from, and it's something that it still has its grassroots essence. So I'm really proud of you, mashallah, the work that you're doing, and we just we thank you. And I think a great example of what brothers can do, especially when they take their passions and put it to the test. So Adeel is a great example of people that can take their passion and do something positive with it. And I hope all of you out there watching, inshallah, can do the same. This has been another episode of Bro Code. I'm your host, Brother Boonaa Mohammed, signing off. Inshallah, we'll see you all next time. Take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Hold a second.
What brought me down this road?
10 years ago, I got really sick.
Now, this is a series about how I reverted to Islam and also